There are very few places on Earth that can withstand what's about to happen in Metropolis. No alarms blared when Vartox arrived, no incoming meteor, no cackling villainy. Just a ripple in the atmosphere and a sound like thunder swallowing itself. Power Girl, patrolling high above the city, felt it. A pressure, dense and alien, laying claim to the sky. She landed on the rooftop opposite his, her cape snapping in the wind. Folding her arms as she regarded him, Vartox, self-styled champion of another world, bristling with bravado and a hint of intergalactic steel, he stood hands on hips, chin lifted, that familiar glint in his eye. He didn't waste time. Power Girl, at last. I come bearing challenge and admiration, I suppose. She raised an eyebrow, her tone dismissive. You always open with compliments when you want to fight? He grinned, striding toward the building's edge. On my world, it's custom to address a worthy opponent with respect before testing their mettle. You are, after all, the strongest Earth has to offer. She barely suppressed a smirk. Flattery aside, I've heard you like to settle things with your fists. But before we tear up a city block, maybe you could explain why you're here. I'm busy enough keeping the city in one piece without extra drama. He laughed, deep and booming. But it is the drama that makes the challenge worthwhile. I must know the legends of Power Girl's strength, her resolve. Are they true? I wish to see for myself. Besides, he paused, glancing at the street clear. No one below. The city will be safe, as long as you can keep up. Before she could retort, he moved, blurring forward in a rush of orange and brown. A fist swung wide, calculated not to kill, but to impress. She caught his wrist with a clap, the impact ringing through the air like a bell. She shoved him back, boots scraping concrete. If you want a test, you'll get one. Away from people, soaring high, she streaked above the city, leading Vartox toward the steel skeleton of an unfinished skyscraper. He followed, a grin plastered across his face. He liked this. Maybe a little too much. She whirled at the far end of the site. Ready? He shot at her, and for a moment the world narrowed to speeding punches. Blurred silhouettes, twisted rebar. His blows came quick, testing, probing, never quite landing. She dodged, countered once. He clipped her shoulder, and she spun with the force, returning a punch that sent him through a half-built floor. He crashed, rolled, and leapt up, unhurt but surprised. Not bad. I hoped for nothing less. Getting started, she shot back. They ramped up exchanges, hammering the air. The structure groaning and shuddering as cement dust whirled. Power Girl matched his muscle. Their punches were seismic, slabs of steel twisting under the shock waves. A kick from her ripped through scaffolding, caught her ankle and flung her skyward. She righted herself instantly, pausing high above the skyline, scanning for casualties. None yet. Vartox barreled after her, grappling midair. Spinning, the city splayed below. Oh, you really think muscle makes the hero? She barked as they tumbled. He grinned again, straining. It's part of it. Then you're about to be disappointed. She slipped his grasp, hammering him down with both fists, sending him rolling thunder through the air, crashing into the distant docks. She descended before the crater finished smoking. Vartox lay grinning amid the wreckage, breathing hard, hair wild, glorious truly. On Valoran, they would sing of this match. I concede, Power Girl, your legend is well-deserved. She landed, arms folded. All this trouble just to test your ego? He wiped blood from his lips, still smiling. It is rare to find an equal in the cosmos. I would rather test myself and lose than wonder forever. You understand? Silence settled. The rush of the river, distant sirens. It considered him. Her own fists slowly unclenching. She nodded. Next time you want to spar, pick up the phone instead of a skyscraper. He laughed, pushing himself upright. Deal. By the time the sun broke through the clouds, Metropolis was safe, the skyline scarred but holding. Power Girl surveyed the damage, then vanished into the sky, watchful, wary, and yes, just a little bit satisfied. Legends, after all, are earned one clash at a time.